The idea of buying a house or making major renovations is intimidating, and you've heard how money is tight. Not to fear. Finding the right mortgage lender to explain the process can make getting a mortgage a cakewalk. David Runnebaum is a homeowner who established a business relationship with Castle and Cooke Mortgage, one of the nation's leading independent mortgage lenders.
I was able to get these properties, well, this particular property, through Castle and Cooke. My mortgage broker was Robert Davis. There's a lot of detail involved, a lot of paperwork involved, but Robert was able to help me through the transaction, and Castle and Cooke definitely was there the whole time. Once you build the relationship with your mortgage broker, you know, he knows you, you know him, you become friends, he knows your file, becomes a smooth, easy transaction.
Robert Davis is a mortgage professional and branch manager for Castle and Cooke Mortgage. Robert runs his operations in Pembroke Pines, Florida, where he keeps a close relationship with his clients. One of his long-term clients is David Runnebaum.
I've worked with David for years now. I've done loans for his father, his sisters, and we've developed a trust relationship that has extended past family. He trusts me with his rental deals and future deals that he has going on.
Robert and David's long-term business relationship is a vital part of David's home purchases.
I look forward to new opportunities that are coming out. It's nice to work with Castle and Cooke and Robert Davis because he has all my information. So getting a loan for me is easier now because I've done it multiple times with Robert.
With the help of a mortgage professional like Robert, David has developed his own strategy for acquiring property and has sage advice for first-time buyers or homeowners looking to move up.
Know the market that you're getting into. Know the property values in the area. If it's a higher end home like this particular house, just know your surrounding sales.
Options matter when it comes to finding the right home loan. A broad array of loan programs are designed to meet each client's needs, and a mortgage professional knows how to make the match of client with program.
Yeah, so it's important to note that not every borrower is similarly situated. And it's important for each borrower's circumstances to be carefully analyzed and evaluated to make sure that the loan program that they're going into is the best for them. So what's important for a mortgage company and a mortgage professional is understanding of those loan products, the loan programs, ability to execute, ability to evaluate a borrower's situation so you can put the borrower in the best situation possible.
These options also extend to renovation loans. Whether it's the house you live in or a unique fixer-upper you can buy for a low price, renovation loans offer a way to pay for major upgrades that could increase a property's value.
Through the improvement projects that the homeowner would complete, they can actually bring up the value of the home to where they would at the end have a significant amount of equity in the property. There are tremendous benefits available for those individuals that are willing to go through that process.
Before obtaining a renovation loan, there are some subtle differences and similarities you should understand.
Well, as with any loan, I think it's important for a borrower to understand their financial circumstance and to understand what amount they can qualify for. And by working with a qualified mortgage professional, a borrower can quickly ascertain what that amount is. The second part of it, when working through a renovation loan, it's very important to make sure that you're working with experienced contractors. They're licensed and bonded and have experience in the type of projects that the homeowner is planning to complete. I think if a borrower really pays attention to those two items, the process should be fairly smooth and easy.
All of this sounds wonderful, but what about down payments? We often hear that 20% is needed. How do you come up with that much cash? Well, you don't.
The truth about down payments is that you oftentimes don't need 20% to buy a home.
Down payment is a big issue with home buyers, especially first-time home buyers. The minimum that they have to come in using FHA is 3.5%. Most people don't have 3.5% in the bank, so they can get their down payments with gifts from family members and save. Eventually, they come up with 3.5%. Luckily, we can get the seller to pay some of those closing costs if you've got a good realtor that can negotiate for you.
For the average buyer, they're buying, $200,000-$300,000 house. To save up the down payment, 3.5% is, roughly $6,000 to $8,000. A husband and wife could come up with that pretty easily, saving over, even a few months' time.
So what's our takeaway? Find the lender and mortgage professional that is right for you. Do your homework and get your finances straight. Before you know it, you're in your new home, your biggest asset.
It was nerve-wracking at first, but knowing the value, knowing that what I was getting into after we closed the deal, I was happy. And then a few years later, I sold it for a nice profit and I was able to buy this house.
It's important for you to get a referral to a good lender like Castle and Cooke Mortgage. They can help you, just like we've helped David acquire real estate properties and rentals.
When dealing with Castle and Cooke Mortgage, they will know exactly where they stand. They'll know exactly what the process is. We can help them evaluate whether or not a loan program is suitable for them. We can help them get qualified for the loan program that they're looking for and work with them throughout the entire process in a quick and efficient manner.
To learn more, visit castlecookemortgage.com. To see this portion of the show again, visit designingspaces.tv.
You can visit these websites to learn more about the participants on this edition of Designing Spaces.